Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I am filming my first video of 2018. I was going to say 2017 then. But basically today I'm going to be doing a recap of my 2017 and telling you guys what I did and like showing you a couple of pictures and just basically the highlights of my 2017 and then basically my goals for 2018 and what I hope to not necessarily achieve, but what I want to happen in 2018 or what I hope is going to happen. If you enjoy this video, please smash it a big thumbs up, subscribe down below if you haven't already, and without further ado, let's just get into the video. So first, starting off with January 2017, the month that I created my YouTube channel. It was the first month that I was posting videos online, that I was sharing content, and like, to say that was a year ago, I am so proud of how far I've come. So in that first month I also hit 100 subscribers, which was a big deal. I was so proud of myself. So yeah, that happened. I really enjoyed January. There wasn't much to it, but like, we celebrated Jack's 17th. I created my YouTube channel. That was pretty much it for January. In February it was my birthday, so that was my 17th birthday. I did what I got for my 17th birthday like on my channel, and basically that was the start of my driving lessons. So that is when my mum and Neil said, I'm going to pay for your driving lesson, and I was so grateful for that because at that time I had a like 0-hour contract job, and I just wasn't earning very much money. I wouldn't have been able to afford to buy my own driving lessons. It wouldn't have happened if they wouldn't have bought them for me, so I was so grateful for that. And then nothing really happened in March. I did hit 150 subscribers in March, but that was literally it for March. Then in April I went and got myself a job. I was so proud of myself for getting a job. I work as a waitress and I just couldn't be more happy in the job that I'm in. In April I also passed my driving theory test. So me and Jack actually went for our theories on the same day. I always remember this because he went I think he went 2 hours before me or something, and he passed, and then I was really nervous because I was like, oh right, he's passed. So I'd not even been in for my test. So then I was really nervous, like, oh my gosh, am I even going to pass? And then I went in and like I passed as well. We actually got the same marks on our theory. We didn't on our hazard, but on our theory we got the same marks. Then in May I started my treatment for braces. By starting my treatment I mean I went for my first appointment. I'm still not got braces on to this day, but that's something that's going to happen in 2018, so I'll get onto that in a bit. But yeah, I just went for my first appointment to find out if I could get braces, which I've been wanting for the longest time, and they said that like I could get them. My teeth were just on the borderline, and so yeah. Then June was a very busy month. So this month was when Jack had his driving test. He went, he passed, and we were so happy for him. And then a couple of weeks, well, about a week later, he went and bought himself his first car. Like, I was so proud of him for doing that. He went, literally, we went to the shop. He'd already picked out his car. He'd already seen his car. And then we both, like, we went and his parents went and we went to get his car, and it was really good. Like, I really enjoyed it. And then, like, it was really amazing to see him, like, drive off, like, and he passed. And then it was really good timing because my mum and Neil were going away and I needed somebody to be able to take me to work and pick me up from work, and he, like, because he could drive, he, like, was able to do that. Also that month, at the end of that month, my mum and Neil got married. The lead up to the like wedding was really nice. Me and my mum had a lot of girly days where we went out for his hair done, his nails done, his eyelashes done, and then the night before we spent it in the hotel with my nana and my auntie and my mum, and we had like a really nice meal, and then we just had a really nice day. And then obviously the day of the wedding was amazing as well. So yeah, I absolutely loved June. It was a really amazing month, and I'd been waiting for literally however long that my mum and Neil had been together. I'd been wanting them to get married. So finally it happened in 2017, and I was so glad it did because I've just been wanting them to get married for like ages. Then right at the end of July, nothing happened throughout July that I can really recall. However, right at the end of July, I actually went out and bought my own car. So I started my job in April and I just literally saved. I had nothing to spend money on, so I saved my money and I ended up going and buying my first car myself. I was so proud of myself for doing that. It was just such a big achievement that I could say I bought my own car and I'm really proud of it. It's a really nice car and I'm just so happy I've still got it now. I did buy it because my driving test was meant to be at the start of August, but when a couple of weeks before, my driving instructor's car got took in for repair and I was going to be using a courtesy car for my test, and I said I really don't want to do that. Like, we had the conversation and I said I'll put my test off until your car comes back. So then I didn't end up taking my test till the end of August. So I had a car then for a full month where I could drive it with Neil. Obviously I couldn't drive it on my own, but it really helped. Like, Barry said that I probably would have passed my test in the courtesy car, but he was like, he wanted to make sure just as much as I did. I didn't want my mum and Neil to spend money on the test and then I fail because it's in a courtesy car. So then all this month, all of August, Neil was basically just letting me drive to work, and then he drove it back, and then he came to pick me up from work. I drove home. I was going to like Cleethorpes in my car. I was doing lots of driving that I'd not really done before. I'd only drove around like my area, so that really helped. And then I ended up passing my test at the end of August with 2 minors, and I absolutely was ecstatic. I was so proud of myself for passing my test. Like, I didn't think it was going to happen first time. Never in a million years did I think I'd pass my test first time, but I was so glad I did. Also in August, but this was like start of August, we went to Scotland. I went with Jack's family, like Jack's dad's family, and it was a really nice holiday. It was the only holiday I went on in 2017, but I really enjoyed it. It was a really like calming, relaxing holiday, and we did a lot of things that I've never really done before. Like, we went crabbing, which like I've never ever done, but it was so enjoyable. I actually loved it. We like stayed in like, I did vlog this, but we stayed in like a big house, and we dropped on with the weather. Like, it was such nice weather while we were there. Then in September, nothing really happened too much. I spent a lot of time driving and going out. I went a lot of times with Megan to like shopping and stuff like that. Spent a lot of time driving because I'd passed, like, I was just so happy. Then in October, I went to my first football match. So my stepdad actually supports Leeds United, and he wanted to take me to my first ever football match, and I've never really been that interested in football until I went to this match, and now literally every time there's a match on, I'm always like sat watching it if I can. So I absolutely loved it. Like, it is amazing. Like, watching it on the TV is nothing compared to when you're actually there. Like, it's like going to a concert. If you watch it on TV versus actually going to the concert, like, I absolutely loved it. And like, I'm starting to get the gist around the names of the players and everything like that, because obviously I've only just started getting interested in it. But I really enjoy it now, and I'll definitely want to go back to another match. And then also in October, I started creating some really like weird Halloween looks, but I was so proud of my Halloween looks. Literally, like, I can't do Halloween makeup. Like, I've never ever been able to. And then I like tried, obviously they weren't like some of the Pennywise clowns that you saw or something that literally looks scary, but the looks that I did, I was so proud of. I didn't expect myself to be able to do those, and it took a lot of practice, it took a lot of hard work. But when they went up on my Instagram, I got a lot of support on them, and I really like loved them. I'm still so proud of them now, and I can't wait to compare next year's Halloween looks to this year's. In November, it got really where I focused more on my education. So I've applied to university. This was the month that I did it in November. I wrote my personal statement, I got it all checked, I re-added bits to my personal statement, I put all my UCAS details in, I sent off my applications. I have received a conditional offer and 1 interview, but I'm still waiting on the rest of my options. So fingers crossed that they get accepted and everything like that. And then finally in December, I didn't really do much. I did a lot of working because obviously around December it's Christmas, everybody's going out for family meals, so I did a lot of working. But then I did have a couple of days where I went to Leeds Christmas Market with Summer, Harry and Jack, and that was really nice. And then I had Christmas Day, which was really enjoyable. I did work the breakfast shift, but Like, it was really lovely because I still got to see everybody on Christmas Day, and like from work it was really, really nice. But then I also got the rest of the Christmas Day to spend with my family, to visit, and then Boxing Day I spent with more family who I'd not seen on Christmas Day. So that is basically my year summed up. I didn't do a lot, but I achieved a lot and I'm really happy with what I did. So for 2018, my goals are really to be travelling. I want to do as much travelling as I possibly can. Now obviously there's restrictions because I've obviously got college, I've got work, might have uni if I get accepted. So there is a lot going on that might restrict me from being able to travel. But so far I am going to Disneyland Paris next month for my 18th birthday. I cannot wait, and I'm definitely going to vlog that. And then in April I'm going to Sweden with college. I'm getting to go and experience childcare and like teaching and stuff over in Sweden, and I'm so excited for that. Because I actually got like chosen to go. Like obviously everybody applied who wanted to go, and then I got picked, and I'm so grateful for that because I literally wanted to go since I found out you could go on the trip. And then in the start of July we're going to Greece. I'm going with Jack's family, like Jack's mum's family. I'm so excited to go there. And we're going for like 11 days, and I love going abroad. It's just something I love doing, especially in the warmth. So I can't wait for that. So that's all the travelling I've got so far for 2018, but I really just want to do as much as possible. Like as much as I possibly can I want to do, but I also want to try and go to like some festivals or like to centre parks and stuff. I just want to try and get as much as I can into 2018. Now another thing that I really, really want to do is to get braces. Now obviously I am going to end up with braces this year. I don't know when, but it hopefully will be within the next couple of months. My treatment has started now. I went the other day for like all the moles and everything. So yeah, I should be getting braces fairly soon. My bottom teeth especially, they're a little bit crooked and they're a little bit wonky, and I just don't like them. And my top teeth look really straight, but they're not. They've got like overlaps that really, really do annoy me. From the side view, I hate my teeth. So I've been wanting braces for such a long time, and it's finally happening, and I'm so like excited to get braces. Another goal is to be accepted into university. Now I have applied for only 3 universities out of my 5. I don't really know anywhere else that I want to go yet. By the time this video goes up I might have applied to other universities, but I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I've only applied to 3. I've got an interview back from one, and I haven't heard anything back from the other one yet. So just hoping that I get accepted like for them both really, and then I get to choose. Yeah, I hope that 2018 is an amazing year. I am so excited and looking forward to what I've got to look forward to this year. I really, like I say, just want to do a lot of travelling and want to vlog it for you guys, and yeah, I'm just so excited, and I just can't wait to see what comes out of this year. I've got a lot that I've got to look forward to. But yeah, I really, really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your goals for 2018 or your highlights from last year in the comments down below. And that is it from me. I will see you next week with a brand new video. Like and subscribe, and yeah, bye!